What's good? What's good? Welcome everybody to another session of What the Chart Say Sunday. I'm your host, Don Bucks, and this is brought to you by Rap and Dough, the home of money conversations. And what we want to talk about today is, of course, what the charts say and what our bias should be going into next week. So let's get right into it. And first off, before I even get into it, this options trading thing that we're doing, this uh, investing thing that we're doing, there's a difference between knowing something and having knowledge from experience. So I encourage everybody to practice, practice what you're learning, practice what you're reading. Um, there's a different level of confidence that comes from learning while you're practicing what you're learning. All right, so just keep that in mind. Always recommend people paper trade. And you can start with Webull. Webull has a paper trading option. Start you out with $1 million of fake money. But I mean, that $1 million doesn't mean go crazy, but it does give you a lot of mistake room, should I say? Because we always want to, even if we have $1 million to fake trade with or fake make real trade with fake money, um, you still want to act as if it was your real money. So you don't want to be, you want to, how could I say, simulate. You want to simulate as if that was your money. Like how much would you emotionally risk per trade, even though you got $1 million, still use the same amount as if it was your real money. So this is what the SPY look like. We got to keep our eye on the SPY because that's the general market. Last week, we turned down on the MACD and we're under the zero line. This middle part is the zero line. Anything down here is very short-lived. So on the weekly, because this is, the longer term time frame takes precedent. On a weekly, we have downwards momentum. All right. So knowing that in the longer term frame of things, we're going to the downside. All right. So it may take the daily some time to catch up, but longer term thinking, longer term perspective, as you can see on the weekly basis, we're going down. The next level down on the weekly is to 355-ish. All right. So move up to the daily. As you can see here on the MACD on the daily, it's just starting to turn down. Right. So it's catching up with what the weekly is doing. Right. So we have a new low in the MACD. You can't quite see any strength here because we want to look for momentum divergence, right? So you will go down to your trading time frame. So I like to pick 2 hour. Here's the strength right here. See if we see that in the 4 hour. No, we can't see it in the 4 hour, but we can see the strength in the 2 hour. Boom. So here's that momentum divergence here in the 2 hour. So we're looking for how much strength is this going to have? Because this is where we want to position for our next level down. And our next level down on the daily would be 360. Actually, next level down is at 355 level. Yeah. Yep. So Well, actually, it's inside of this level. So let me make this bigger so you can see what I'm talking about. So this level here, this white line, it's inside of here still. All right. So let's go to the 2 hour and we'll see that it's still inside of here. So with this momentum divergence, we want to see how many green bars. Typically, after 3 bars in one direction, we see a retracement. With this one right here, we want to see how much strength so we can enter. When we enter, we're going down to the next level. So if this goes up to 365 and turns red, I'm doing 360 puts because that's the next level down. No shorter than 4 days, no longer than 15 days. I'm giving it that much time to go to 360. So our idea is we're positioning in the later time frame level. So we're positioning for the daily level, which is 360, right? We're looking for that momentum divergence in our trading time frame. Here it is, this green bar. We're waiting to see how far, how much green, how much divergence are we going to have before we enter. Because remember that last retracement, retrace and it kept going. That's a test failure. So we were looking for this to retest this area, right? Or one of these up here, upper areas before it comes back down. So that's the patience. When people say, oh, you got to exercise patience, we have to unpack that. I'm unpacking it. This is the patience. We're waiting for how much strength in this momentum divergence. So we're going to see green, but how much? So we're going to wait until the green turns red. And then we're going to position there for the next level down puts 4 days to 2 weeks out. All right. And if you grabbing more than one contract, I would sell one at 360 and hold on to the other one, especially if I got 2 weeks on the expiration date. And I would look for it to go down to the 355 level. I might do a month out, 2 contracts a month out, sell one here at 360, and then wait for the other one to come down to the 355 level. That's what I might possibly do. But this is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. So if you was doing this with fake money, wouldn't be a bad idea to test that out. But this is what you would be looking for on the SPY when you're positioning in your stocks, because a lot of times out of 10, your stocks are doing something similar to what the SPY is doing. All right. So just to recap, we're positioning for the later time frame trend. Later time frame says we're going down. So we check the daily and we see that it's obeying the later time frame, which is the weekly. The weekly is down. We're going down, and now the daily is turning down, right? So it's obeying the later time frame trend. So being that this is turning down, now we need to find a momentum divergence. Can't see it here. So we need to find some strength. This just turned down, which is cool. Just turned down. It's a new low. So where's the divergence? Boom, in the 2 hour. So here we go. It's bouncing off of support, showing strength and weakness. We're waiting for the green to turn red, and we're going to position for our next level down. 4 days to 2 weeks out. It's your man Don Bucks. This is What the Charts Say Sunday. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell so you can be notified when I go live. Because I'm on here Monday through Friday on my series called Chief and Chart. We talk about charts and the plays that we're in. We have a small account challenge that we're doing now that we started with $100. We're up about 50%, doing the same stuff that I'm teaching here. I also have the sale on how to swing trade options. If you're not getting the gems from these videos, you can hit the description, grab the course. That's in there as well. Like I said, it's your man Don Bucks. This is What the Chart Says Sunday. Happy trading. Hope y'all going to use this information wisely. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.